Yep, I'm at the Starbucks right off of 41st. It's kitty corner to the Barnes & Noble and where I was previously at in that parking lot by the Empire Mall. This is the Starbucks, and right behind me, you can see right to the left of me, that door is completely shattered. This right here is completely shattered. You can even see right here, there's still rocks on the ground from these literal holes right here. And these stores in this same mall hit too. I did speak to one business owner, and she said she actually got a call after a biker had come through here after he had noticed a group of people that were throwing rocks through these windows. She confirmed that they had been stolen from, including the Riddles that is also down here. So this is kind of just a little bit another taste of what's going on down here. I mean, there's just glass all over here on the ground. Completely left. So I guess it's interesting that this biker had come up and then they dispersed and immediately left, but they did steal things, at least from what the business owner told me. So right now there are officials, I believe the state troopers are down here guarding this, and they said that they're planning to be for as long as they have to, and I know that they're quickly trying to take care of this situation right now and getting this cleared up and safe. So yeah, this is what's happening right now. The owner did say, and something I've noticed too, I don't know if anyone's brought this up, but there's a lot of groups that are here on the side of the road. Some have been walking in the street, some are just kind of lingering around certain businesses, but I think a common thing that we've noticed is that they look very young, whether they're young adults or kids, teenagers. The group has been very young. So this is just kind of a taste of what's been happening. This is just a piece, I guess, of all of the other stores, but this is a separate mall, separate from the Empire Mall and Barnes & Noble. So yeah, Brian, I don't know if you have any questions, but that's what I've got right here to show you guys.
Well, I'm not sure if it's a question, but it's an observation. You're on 41st Street, right?
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
Right across from the Walgreens, Barnes & Noble, Wendy's, and then the Empire Mall is right here.
Gotcha. There is a citywide curfew in effect, but it sure sounds like there's a lot of traffic going by right now.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, from whether we're going live or we're talking to certain business owners or just trying to scope out each new location, there has been constant, honking and there's so much traffic for a Sunday night. Obviously, with the circumstances, it's understandable, but yeah, absolutely. There's lots of traffic, lots of people still yelling, still honking, showing signs of protest. So, absolutely.
Jenna Lemaire reporting for us live along 41st Street, where likely there are a lot of people out who should not be out with these protesters at the Empire Mall. Let's bring Jenna Lemaire into the conversation here. Hi, Jenna.
Yeah, hi there, Brian. I am standing right outside of JCPenney's here at the Empire Mall. And right now there's still a group. There was a bigger group, I'd say about 30 to 40 people right over there, but they have released tear gas. It looks like there's a lot of bangs. It's dispersed some of them already, but not all of them. You can hear them chanting, "Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot." There's lots of cars surrounding the parking lot right now. People on motorcycles, lots of engines revving. Pretty much this whole parking lot, starting from JCPenney's all the way over through this TJ Maxx area and then back to my left as well. You can hear them chanting still, refusing to resist despite the curfew. There's a lot of people standing by watching as well, standing by, but yeah, there's still a solid group right here that is refusing to leave despite numerous tear gas heading towards them. So right now this is the situation. There's a lot of cars leaving, but still a good number of people standing outside. Cars also over here that are still here, motorcycles. So this is the situation right now out here. Pretty tense. People are really standing their ground for the core group that's here. I'd say there's about 20 people over here. So this is where we're at right now. So I'm going to send it back to you guys unless you have any questions.
Jenna, I've got a question. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
So
yep, I can hear you.
So we've seen throughout the night some cars and people leave that Empire Mall parking lot area. And then there's times where we go out to you or to Zach Borg or to Carleen Wild and we hear a cacophony of horns. Are cars coming back into that area?
You can see right here, some are pulling in, some are pulling out, but like you can see right here, yeah, they're still coming in. Sorry for the language. But yeah, there are cars that are pulling in. There's a lot that are pulling out, but it's really just like kind of shifting. One car will come in and more will replace. So it's just lines of cars. It's hard to tell where exactly they're going, but there's definitely cars coming in.
We just had a surreal moment. I know you couldn't see it, Jenna, but we've got a double box up, and in one of the feeds, we saw two guys slowly walking behind a car that was moving, almost trying to use the car as some type of shield from perhaps any sort of tear gas that might have been fired their way. This is what's happening in Sioux Falls, South Dakota tonight as we come up on 11 o'clock. You know, you're in a different part of the parking lot, Jenna. Are you seeing anything at all involving any of the other stores at the mall, stores that are on mall property but aren't part of the actual mall?
No, as of right now, this has all pretty much been moved to the parking lot. So from where I'm at right now, I don't see anyone even touching buildings at this point. So we've got officials right now kind of moving all of this into the parking lot and trying to get people to really disperse. So I don't see anyone, coming towards any buildings that I can see from this angle, if that answers your question.
It does, Jenna Lemaire. You did that very well. Thank you so much. Many downtown Sioux Falls businesses have been taking extra precautions ahead of this protest. This comes amid growing concern that some of the protesters are coming in from out of town and may not be so peaceful. Jenna Lemaire has been looking into that for us and continues our team coverage here at 5:30. Jenna.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. I am also outside of the Minnehaha courthouse, just to the left of where you just saw Jacob. And there's lots of people out here, lots of protesters, but for the most part, it is completely peaceful. Just speakers, as Jacob said, but business owners did not hesitate to take all of the precautions that they believe is necessary. Now, they did get a warning from the city to remove any items on the sidewalk. So I saw business owners removing tables, chairs, signs. One owner pulled the American flag in. The city was taking down any hanging flower pots, anything that could possibly be used or get destroyed. Now, I spoke with one owner on camera, owner of Aquafresh here in downtown Sioux Falls, and he said he's closing his shop up early. He's preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best right now.
Well, I'm kind of nervous actually as a business owner. It was just COVID-19. We didn't even, we were trying to survive, to be honest, for a local business, and I'm kind of nervous if something goes wrong, it's just going to be more dramatic for us.
Yeah. Now, some of the business owners did tell me that they saw some posts on social media of people from out of state coming into town, and they want to take as many precautions as possible and keep it safe. But as of right now, everyone is peaceful, they're cheering, they're chanting, and we're going to keep you guys updated. So stick with Dakota News now. I'm going to send it back to you guys for now.
All right, Jenna Lemaire in downtown Sioux